Hello everybody, welcome to David at Go To Hobbies. Today I've decided to try a little experiment and how easy to screw a screw in and how much torque does it take to put a screw in a bit of wood. Can we make it easier? Can we save our battery on our rechargeable drill to make our work easier and to save time? I thought that one of the best experiments to do is to do it live and to show you. And here we got a Black & Decker rechargeable drill, cordless. It's I think it's an 18 volt. Pretty old, but it's a good piece of equipment to use. Right, it's obviously got the torque settings on the top. Right, the first test we're going to do is to put an untreated screw into a bit of wood and see how far we get in with this drill set on a number 10 for torque to get it into the wood. So as you can see, I've already been playing. So this screw, it has had nothing on it. It's cold, so it hasn't had any screwing into the wood before. Right, so setting on number 10, and we screw this in and see how far it goes. Right, that's probably going about halfway. Okay, so we take that out. We'll take it up a couple notches onto 12 torque setting, and we try again. Still not going through, still about halfway. So we'll take that out. The purpose of this is to find out what torque setting it will take to put that screw through the wood. That's the purpose of this. And then what we need is to find between two substances, what we're going to show you in a minute, what we can use to make it easier to use less torque, save your battery life, so you can prolong your battery, so you can get more work done with your battery charge. Right, that was on torque setting 14, and we're just over halfway through, so a little bit more power and we'll get further in. The screw's still cold, so we're going to take it up to 16 now. I know what you're probably thinking. Well, the wood has different grain and different density as it goes along. I tried to choose a piece of wood that's pretty even all the way through. It's got no knots in it, and the grain's all in the same pattern. It's not wavering. So basically, we're getting a fair experiment out of this. That's what I'm trying to say. So we've set it up to 16 now and see if we can get it to go through. Yeah, I would say that's gone through. Yep, that's gone through. That took us 16. On previous experiments, it took up to 20 to get that to go through. And of course, that's on number 1 setting, which is the slow speed. So we'll remove that and we'll take that out. Now we'll try it again and see if it's just a one-off. A bit further up. So same setting again. Nope. Right. That being said, first experiment went well. So we know it's taken 16 on the torque setting of the drill to get it to go through. So we use a bit of normal hand soap, put on the drill, screw. Yep. Now we'll take that torque setting back to say, let's say 8. Will it go through on 8 with that? So here we go. No. That's gone through probably about just under halfway. So we'll take that out again. And now we'll put a bit more of the same stuff on, the old hand soap, and see if what torque setting will put it through. So we'll go from 8 to, let's say, 12, because I think that was a bit stiff when it was going through there. So let's see if this works. Yeah, that went through. That went through on a 12. So with no hand soap on it, it took 16, and with a little bit of soap on it, it reduced the friction on the screw to get it to go through the wood. So that's a positive. Now, what else could we use to try and get this to go in easier? Right, the old candle wax. Now we'll try this on there, because what's happened by putting that screw through that wood is taken off the soap. So we shouldn't have any soap left on there. It wouldn't make a lot of difference anyway. So we'll put a bit of wax on there and see if it makes any difference. Yep, okay. So we'll set that down to 10 as our first experiment. I'll tell you what, no, we'll set that down to 8, same as the other one when we first started. That's fair. Right. About the same, I'd say. So the soap and the candle wax on a torque setting of 8 was about the same. So we'll try that again. Put a bit more wax on and take that up to say, let's say 10. See if that makes a difference. And that went through probably about halfway. On the previous experiment that actually went through all the way. So I think the candle wax is probably a little bit better, but we'll try it again. Right, let's try that drill, the screw that had no anything on it at all. So we're going to put a fresh bit of candle wax on that screw, see if that makes any difference as an experiment. And here we go again. Let's alter that. We had 10, so let's take it up to 11 and see if that will go through. No? We'll try again. Put a bit more wax on there and set that to 12. Torque setting on 12. Yep. Okay. Here we go again. So we'll set it to 13. Try it again. The purpose of this is to see if we can reduce the friction on the screw to putting it in and to make our battery last longer. No, as that experiment shows, what it takes is that the soap is actually better than the candle wax. That's my personal opinion. So we'll try that again on the other screw and see, try to repeat that process. Right, this is the one I had soap on previously, so I'll put some more soap on it. And we're on 13 at the moment. We'll set that back to 12, just to be fair with you, show you it. It's a bit of focus, I think you can see that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, right, let's put that, make sure I go through a hole. Without a doubt, there we are. We've actually, the experiment was successful, and that is between the soap and the candle wax with no wax or soap. It takes a lot more power to put a screw in, but just putting a bit of soap on the thread of the screw helps the screw get through the wood, which will save you time and money having to keep recharging your drill batteries, and making your life a lot easier in this experiment. So I hope that's helped. So when you start doing a bit of DIY, or when you're at work and you think, how can I make this job easier? Well, you know now that using a bit of hand soap will do the job. It'll make your life a lot easier, and it will help you with your job in hand. So thank you for visiting David at Go To Hobbies. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Any comments, please leave them below. If you didn't like it, obviously a thumbs down. And if you'd like to subscribe, we'd very much appreciated. Thank you for visiting us, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.